Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. This stream is so forced. You have no clue. I'm trying to turn my sleeping schedule around a bit again to make it more normal. And it sucks ass. Oh, I haven't even had a coffee. Maybe I should. So, website. Right? I think I'm not gonna write about like specific spells here. I think we're just gonna write more overarching, maybe. But we should fix this page as well. Don't have a Steam page. And then we want to go, this is Terrestrial War. We want to go to... Wait, huh? Here. Oh, Chow Chow, how's it going? Oh, oh, haha. Doing okay? Well, that's good. Okay, so now we just have 4 pages here like this. There. And then what should the characters page look like? Should it be like portraits or should it be names just like the other page? I think maybe I just go with names. And if so, then we say we do this. About rules. Where are the units? Actions. Oh, it's this one. Unit section. Let's steal that. No, let's steal this. And then character section. And then here we say use section keys. Section keys is that. So we need to have character keys. Character keys. Character keys. Something. Oh. Okay, let's see here. I want this. All right. Yeah. Go up here. And we're gonna delete most of these. Start over. Up here, this is now area. Aya. Ezra. Arnos. Waylon. Character keys. There's no unit section. Okay. Character sections. Like this. I think this is probably for the best. And then you have a larger image here of Rhea. Let's see if I have that. BBO. I think this is not like this image is great, but I'm not sure if it fits. Maybe. Was that necessarily never made with the transparent background? Loading the files on your folder. Holy shit, Indio? Hold on. I need to check what this is. Mr. No background. That's the one, but this one has a background. Mr. No background. Fuck. I like how the file exists here, but Google Docs is just too trash to actually show like locations properly. Nesra. That one, that, okay. That should work. What's in this? Is this... Okay, yeah, that's the STL. And then we can go up here to images, placeholder. I don't remember what he was called. Wayland is Wayland something. There are no images. Something like this, right? I think it should be something more like these images. Hopefully. But we don't have more at the moment, so it is what it is. About section. I want the image there. Damn it. I'm not sure. Ouch, fuck. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. I still think we need to work on this logo a bit more. Not bad at all, I just think it's a little plain. Oh, this one we can definitely trim. God damn it. Something like this. Hello, Listios, how's it going? I think I want to copy, let's see. It would be the rules, working on a game project. Yes. Oh, we have a game project called it's called Legends of Terrestria, a turn-based tactics RPG. We're also working on. It's Friday. Thank God. It feels like it's Tuesday, and I'm like out of my mind. Yeah, it's all right, chat, take care. It's a turn-based RPG, and right now I'm just working on the website for it. We're also working on a tabletop as well with printable models. That's also available on Tabletop Sim at the moment. That's how we're testing it. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out the layout for the pages for the website. Like, we hired someone to make the website, but we weren't like 100% sure what the the actual pages should look like in detail. So I'm just doing like the final stuff, which is fine. Just figuring out exactly how the unit pages should be laid out and like what information we should have there and whatnot. But yeah, the story section. Sure. Man, what am I looking for? There, that's what I'm looking for. Rule. Is it the rule section I'm looking for? Rules. Yeah, it is. And that's this one. Yeah, I mean, it helps, right? It's better than ASDF spam. Story section. Yeah. Is that a tabletop game only, or is there a video game of it as well? Well, the tabletop is its own thing, right? So the video game is our like long-term goal. And the video game isn't like, it's not based on the tabletop or anything like that. It's just, it exists in the same setting, which is Terrestria. But I am working on a game in Unity. I don't know if it runs right now though. It might. But I'm not convinced that it actually works right now. And even if it does, I don't think it works correctly right now, because I'm reworking some things in the combat system. We'll see. MMORPG or offline RPG? It's not an MMORPG. Now let's open the other map. This one. This is what it looks like. It's still very early in development. I've been working on the engine and stuff like that, so I haven't had time to animate all the sprites and make proper backgrounds for the world and whatnot. Yeah, it's a tactics game. And I think the fighting right now is bugged. Yeah, I don't know where they are. It's supposed to be like in Fire Emblem when there's the whole cutscene. I kind of want that, but I don't want it to be like this whole cutscene because I think it rips you away from the actual fight. And you like forget what's happening and stuff. So yeah. But I'm reworking that a bit, so it doesn't work at the moment. Alright, cast a spell on that guy. Right now, we're just working on the combat system, and I'm implementing like targeting and walking, all the kinds of different ability mechanics that we would need, like summons, putting a barrier on someone, making that barrier actually function, and follow the character. All these kind of things is what I'm working on at the moment. But I had to take a little break to finish working on our website, so. But it's like very close. I just need to figure out what the text should be, and then decide what images we should have. I might need to commission some more portraits and stuff. Viavala. So now we just need to actually write some stuff. I'm not really sure. The eldest. What does scion mean? Hmm. Descendant child. Yeah, let's go with scion for now. The eldest scion of the Vala dynasty. And heir to the throne. Enter, maybe? Descendant or heir of a wealthy, influential, or famous family. Yeah. I was just not exactly sure if it made sense to use it. Writing. Man, I slept like 5 hours. I think. Let's just try pumping something out and then we can adjust it. Headstrong and oftentimes it's actually a word. It's not just often space times. What about headstrong? Yeah. I'm just looking for words here. Because I could use a rash, but then I can't use brash. Rash. just trying to think of... I don't know if I want to use the word reckless. I think rash is probably the correct word. What if we find something else for rash? What about audacious? Trained since childhood. Due to the lack of a male heir, he has been trained since childhood. The art of warfare and swordsmanship. I honestly don't really know what to write. This looks a little weird. No, Mithrin, how's it going? Let's remove that so the text looks a bit better. But I think this is a bit wide. Should probably get something new, or we use this and we just get something new for the others. Like we have one for Nestor there. I don't know if Indio made one for Aya. Let's check again. Indio. But I don't recall seeing one. No. Oh, Night Child. Oh, you lost a bet? Well, almost. Yeah, no, we did hire someone to make the website for us, and he made most of it, but we didn't really have a very strong idea for like how every page should be designed in detail. So the website is pretty much finished, but I'm just going through it and setting up all the pages and trying to figure out what text we should have there. We don't need to have a lot of text for her, but I do think we should have like 2 paragraphs. I think that should be an enter there. Hello, ho, ho. I'm making a bit of progress. It's a slow day. There's not gonna be a lot done here, but I should make some coffee probably. I'm trying to turn my night and my sleep schedule around. And it's not going so well. King of Vala blood. She has inherited the... Just like her younger As your approach, stay up too long or sleep not enough. Looks like sleep not enough. No, it's fine. He is in possession of powerful... of a powerful connection to the gods. I'm just very picky when it comes to writing, how to word things. I think I might have to start over with that sentence. I'm also thinking, because she has 2 sisters, and they're also They're also Illumine. I'm just very conscious about I try my best to avoid writing everything like it's like a video game class or something. Like, it should be more natural. Strength of the Illumine. Runs strong in her veins. Something like that, maybe. Although not a true Templar. He has received training in the Illumine arts. Is befitting of the heiress of I don't really like this. Maybe something like that. I don't think that was great, but we don't need a lot of text here. We just need some stuff. I think Aya should come third, because Ria is the oldest, Nesra is the middle child, Aya is the youngest. There you go. The youngest of the three siblings. I don't like the word bubbly. With her cheerful and bright personality, Aya is typically the center of attention. Maybe. That's a misspelling. Personality. As a caring and I feel like I'm repeating myself. Although caring and supportive of her sisters in her own way, her the carefree nature afforded to her as the youngest has left her. I want to say that she's immature, but I don't feel like this is a very good way to write this. Immature synonyms. Unripe. Maybe we call her naive. Left her immature and naive compared. Let's remove the sisters here. Although caring and supportive in her own way, the carefree nature afforded to her as the youngest child has left her immature and naive compared to her sisters. She often relies on Nisra. I don't know if guidance is the right word. She often relies on her sisters. Nesra for guidance. Forgets. Popped up in one of Aria's how do I put this? One of Aria's I want to say adventurous. Man, I need words. Finding words is hard. Hooray, escapade. Maybe something like that. As one of the Emperor's children. He is being trained as a priest under the guidance of the Celestial Order. And is well versed in the arts of the healing arts. Healing is a little bit special. It's not like a typical RPG. Like, there is healing, but it's more like just assisting the body's natural healing. There's no like instantaneous healing. Civic. I want to say something civic. 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 It's kind of like, I guess, like civics. I mean, it's just called civics, right? Like civics synonyms. I don't know if saying like civic duty. I don't know if I should be using civics here. Maybe I should just write politics. So maybe civic politics. Civic duties of the priesthood. And as expected of any Astrian noble, the art of war. I guess. I don't know if that's really true, but me and Kibbs will have to go through this later and see what we figure out. Nesra. The second daughter of Emperor Corondrius. Having grown up, I don't know if I want to say Indria's shadow. I feel like that's kind of... I don't like the coloration of that. Caught between the recklessness of her elder sister and the needs of her younger. Nesra was quickly forced to learn the necessity of responsibility. She is the voice of reason that keeps Aria out of the worst offenses. And the one scolding or I don't know if I want to say scolding. I'm not gonna finish this one because there are a lot of things I'm not sure about. I think there are some things that might not even be finished for her. One who... I don't know if this is... This is not quite right. The one who looks after, no. And... she tries to... stand as a role model for her younger sister, Aya. Something like that, maybe. I think I'm not gonna write anything more there. And the rest can be whatever. We have Celeste here. I also don't really know what to write for Celeste, and I don't really want to do that right now. So that's just some stuff there. About systems. What would we writing about? That's also stuff that we haven't really decided on, like exactly how to formulate and like what to really describe the game as exactly. Legends of Terrestria is a story-focused tactical RPG set in the world of Terrestria. I'm really bad at these. Like, what the fuck do I write? Yep, that's it. That's it. Like, what else do you need, man? Like, what do you want? I don't even necessarily know if I want to write it like this. But I probably... I do think we need a section like this. For the story section, I'm not really sure if I should be writing anything in public. But like it's meant to be public. It's just I don't know exactly where I should be starting in terms of like the story synopsis. That's what I have to say about that. Yeah. Yeah. I could write this, I think, but I would do that off stream, send it to Kibs for approval, and then we'll see. I hate words like story-focused, story-driven, because it's like, oh my god, every single fucking game is story-focused or story-driven. But the reality is that we are specifically story-focused. That's what I want to try doing, at least. Like, focus a lot more on just storytelling than, like, exploration and side missions and shit like that. Like it should be very focused because we want to really write a good story, and because of that I don't want to dilute it with bullshit. Because we have limited resources as well. But is this a sales pitch? I almost wrote the word explore, but that's not. I mean, it's kind of true, but I don't want to use that word. Experience. Experience the War torn isn't the word I want to use. War, but it's like... Experience the vast Austrian Empire. A great seafaring nation. Long embroiled. Long and embroiled and honed. No. Long. Owned by centuries of warfare into the into an unstoppable war. I don't know if I even want to use the word war machine. I think that's okay. I think machine is fine. And beyond. Is this a stupid sentence? I'm a comma enjoyer. I write long ass sentences. Experience the vast Austrian Empire, a great seafaring nation, long honed by centuries of warfare into an unstoppable war machine. Nah, no, it's too much. I think the vast... I'm gonna say the great seafaring Austrian Empire and beyond. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck to write here. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. What else? Restaurant at war. This also needs a bunch of fucking text. Oh. Rules, setting, faction. And each nation needs history, houses, units. It needs writing for all of this. Priest, Templar order. Ooh. I think maybe I take this off stream and try writing there, because I'm not sure what ends up being a leak or not. I mean, for the most part, these things here are fine. It's not an issue really. But I don't know if I'm right about everything either. I have to look at the docs and stuff. But otherwise, is it like functionally fine now? There's like a few minor things where I just have to change some text, I think. Yeah, I think it's mostly just logistics now, just figuring out text and images. Maybe some tweaks on the news and the media, but I think there's like a bunch of shit uploaded here from testing, so I've been hesitant to press them because I don't know what like what weird ass like cat pictures and shit we put in there, or what the titles were. Yep. I'm gonna do that. Short stream. I know I haven't been streaming programming that much recently. We'll get back to that eventually. Hopefully. The start of the year is usually slow for me. And once the website is out of the way, then that's one less thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to focus on writing more of these things here so that we can neat and look at them and see what needs to be adjusted or added or whatever. I think these buttons are too wide apart, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back later tonight. Until then.